Alright. Hello everybody, and welcome to what I guess will be the last segment of the night. Kind of depends on how long this goes, but I think it probably will be. So, yeah, I think it will be. So, we were in the middle of the... We were just about to fight, wow. How did his name escape me? Solidus Snake. And currently, you know, have to keep him from killing Rose. Yeah, Snake doesn't give any response. He followed Metal Gear Ray into the water. Oh, Otacon's still around.
Raiden, you don't have a lot going for you with just your bare hands. You have your own blade. Use it.
Use the sword, Raiden. The one in your hands. To kill the guy with the blade.
Watch out for Solidus's snake arms. If they catch you, shake yourself free by pressing the left stick or the buttons again and again. The missiles from the snake arms pack a punch, but they're fairly low on maneuverability. You should be able to shake them as long as you don't stop moving. If you can't get rid of them, slice them with the sword.
But yeah, you can just kind of call him for advice. I guess I could
Don't
just kind of...
attack from the front. His defenses are too good. Go around to the side or back and get him.
Okay, so that's basically the idea of this fight. He'll defend, but you want to kind of interrupt his attacks, and then you can slice him. You don't want to get caught in the flames. The flames will hurt you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like that. You don't want to do that. That was a demonstration. That is the thing that you do not want to do. Oops. That too. That is also a thing you don't want to do. Oh, he just tripped me. Yeah, this fight is just this awesome sword fight between Doc Ock and a ninja pre-cyborg. That is, I can say that because I've streamed Revengeance. But oh, a ration. But yeah, you can often get him just after an attack. Not always, though. This is very Revengeance style. Well, I have to say, one thing that probably isn't coming through on the stream is the way that you swing the sword is by swinging the right stick. And that's really not convenient when the X button is to dodge, and
Good work, Jack. This is where it gets interesting.
it just doesn't feel right. I don't know. But it doesn't feel as good as in Revengeance, but then again, you know, Revengeance is Revengeance.
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game, exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Nope. Nope. So you can see his AI has changed here. He's a little bit more aggressive than he was, and his attacks have a lot more moves in them usually. He has a lot more attacks now as well. There's just fire everywhere. We both slash at each other.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then,
What am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him, count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
See me for what I am, okay?
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
I stare at the stars and the sky up above and think, what am I made of?
Just a reminder that I don't want you guys to talk about things that are coming up that we haven't covered in the stream already. But the, I do like that the, I do really like that, you know, George Washington was up there just showing his approval of this adorable scene, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, we finished this game. I don't really want to talk over this song too much. I spent a long time trying to think of Yoji Shinkawa's name at the very beginning of this playthrough. But yes, we finished Metal Gear Solid 2. I love Metal Gear Solid 2, but now we get to move on to Metal Gear Solid 3, and that is my favorite in the series. So, I'm pretty excited.
Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find.
MGS3 was going for a different kind of feeling from this game, but we'll see when we get to that. I wouldn't necessarily say, well, I guess it was better in a lot of ways, but I think this game was better in some ways, so. I really like, I think of all the games, this one has the best evasion phase. I know that sounds really weird, but it's the design of it makes it really intense whenever you get caught. This game also has, this game's intro sequence I think is the best in terms of level design, and in terms of, and I think in terms of just aesthetics. The tanker scene of this game is probably the strongest of all of this, of the entire series, the entire franchise. That's my opinion, of course. Bold claims. I mean, I have reasons for them. But you're right. those are pretty bold claims. There may be parts that I enjoyed more, but I'm still just talking about me. Like the tanker sequence is really fun. Oh, what was this? Oh, it's just more of their footage from New York. I don't know. I found that sequence to be really, really fun, and it's one thing that I just like to play, just that sequence a lot. And there are pieces of that are also in the VR missions in this game, and actually, that's the thing about this game. This game is actually really short compared to the others. You may have noticed I think it was quite a bit shorter than even Metal Gear Solid 1. The reason for that is probably that a lot of its development seems to have gone into all of the extra stuff that comes with it. I could be wrong, but that seems to be the case. There's way more extra stuff in this game than in any of the other games. We're probably not going to cover them in this stream. I might do a video series about them, but I don't think so. I don't think I'll have the time. I'd rather just move on to MGS3 and just focus on the story. And if you guys want a section of a stream or something to be VR missions from this game or something, then I could probably figure something out, but I don't think it would be as fun to watch as going through the story modes of these games.
That I'll find in a peace not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for.
I've gotta say, this game gets a lot of flack for being, oh, it was so bad and everything I hear from everybody, but I honestly really, really like this one. Not as much as 3, of course, but, I think actually maybe even better than 1. I think it was a really solid title. I think it was a really good title, and, both for its story, which was crazy and ridiculous and didn't always make sense, but that's okay. It's okay that it didn't make sense. It was supposed to be mysterious and full of twists and turns, and it did that really well. And as far as the gameplay goes, I think it's one of the most intense games in the series. Oh yeah, yeah, Raiden was a big part of why, and Rose, especially Rose. But yeah, I don't know. Like, people didn't like the environments very much, because admittedly the environments after the tanker are not very interesting. Until you get to the end of the game. The middle portion of the game is relatively, aesthetically speaking, pretty boring. Don't rag on your white-haired Bishy drama. Well, I'm so sorry, Ocean Spider. I didn't mean to rag on your favorite characters. I don't know. They might be. But honestly, because the beginning in the game, the beginning of the game and the end of the game were so strong, I think aesthetically, I think that makes up for it in quite a number of ways. And the fact that it's kind of short anyway, I don't know. I think some of that cut content may have gotten into the DLC, or not DLC. There's no DLC for this game. Whatever it was, the VR missions and such. Oh.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disk.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
One last twist for you guys, and the series was supposed to end there. I would like to point that out. That is where the franchise was supposed to end, on that. But apparently the producers wanted Kojima to make more, so he made more, and he made Metal Gear Solid 3, which is a prequel, and we will see that next time. But I like that I managed to get through this game. I continued 21 times. I don't remember continuing that many times. Alert mode 39 times. I was just getting caught all the time. 86 persons killed. That's a lot for me, but, you know. Yeah, he said the same about MGS 3 and 4. He said the same about every game after 2. And now he's saying the same about MGS 5. I think he said the same about Peace Walker as well. Every game he says he wants it to be the last, and that's gonna be it, and then he works on another game. But yeah, what rating did I get? Elephant. I'm an elephant. Elephant means I got caught a lot, and I didn't really kill a lot. Comparatively, if I'd killed a lot more people, I would have gotten shark. But yeah. I got digital cameras. Let's see. And heck, why not? Let's save. Let's make another save file of this game. Why not? I'm just making all the save files today. And with that, we should be through. I believe so, anyway. Just trying to get this last bit in. Kojima just wants to post his food to Twitter. Why can't they just leave him alone? Yeah. Alright. And I'm wondering if it'll have some new things unlocked. No, I don't see anything. There is another, like on the PS2 version of the game, I thought that I'd unlock it by beating the game, but I don't see it. Oh, boss survival. That's pretty cool. But no, what I was hoping for was the skateboarding minigame. My initial plan for this game was to pretend that the skateboarding was the actual game, and I was just going to play the skateboarding and pretend that I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2, and this was the game, folks. But I didn't see skateboarding on here, and I looked around for it. You probably noticed me looking around for it in the first video. But unfortunately, I don't see the skateboarding on here at all. So it must just be in the PS2 version of the game. But yeah, I'm really sad that that's gone. Anyway, that's it. That's Metal Gear Solid 2. I hope you liked it. We'll be continuing next week, I guess, with Metal Gear Solid 3. I want to just start it up tonight. I really do. But I think I'd better just save it for next week. So I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, that's it for this video anyway. So I will see you guys next time.